Masters of Occult. I'm Thea. In this episode, we talk about the subreption of third eye. You will surely see in many movies and series that when they want to show a magician, a fortune teller, a master of occult, they use a magic orb. You'll often see transparent quartz for subreption of Crown Chakra. In the famous work of Da Vinci, Salvator Mundi, you can see that Christ is holding a magic orb in his hand. But what are these orbs, and how are they made? The material of this orb belongs to the chakra in which the magic is supposed to be performed. Each person's magical powers are related to the size of that person's third eye. There is a gland in the brain called pineal gland. The bigger this gland is, the more magical talents a person has. But are we limited to these organs, to this body? No. This is where the occult go one level higher than physics, and it is called metaphysics. Witches have been using the top 3 chakras for years. From the 5th chakra to create, from the 6th chakra to understand and use the unknown, and from the 7th chakra to travel in parallel worlds. As I promised, today we will calculate your golden number for each of you. Take a pen and a piece of paper and calculate this formula that I will teach you. For the subreption of third eye, they use different proportions of height, weight, head size. They use BMI and Fibonacci of head and face, but you don't need to make it so complicated. First, note your body weight. This number is multiplied by the ratio of head size. It is different for women and men. Considering the size of the head only as small, medium or large compared to the heads you have seen a lot. You know that in life your head size is medium, small or large, women compared to themselves, men compared to themselves. I provide you with this coefficient for women. 1.1, 1.2, 1.3 for men, and 1.2, 1.3, 1.4. And finally, the coefficient of the size of the pineal gland in the head is different for betas, alphas, and psychics. This coefficient is 1 in betas. In alphas, the number is 1.5, and in psychics, the number is 2. How do we know which one we are? It's very easy, considering your dreams. A distinct feature of betas is that they do not dream. They rarely dream, and if they do not remember. If you talk about traveling to the dream realm in your life, they think the dream is a ridiculous thing, and their pineal gland has not allowed, and this gland has been deactivated. There are many things that can disable this gland in your body. The coefficient is 1 in betas. Alphas who dream a lot may or may not remember their dreams, but when you ask them about traveling to the dream realm, they have traveled many times. It is familiar to them, and they have seen very important dreams, from déjà vu, time travel, to symbolic dreams of the third eye, and their coefficient is 1.5. And psychics, whose coefficient is 2, they have another life in the dream realm. Daydreaming and shifting are among their inherent talents. That is, master of occult. For example, my body weight is 95 kilograms. It is multiplied by the size of my head, which is an average size for men. Its coefficient becomes 1.3. It is multiplied by the coefficient of the size of the pineal gland, which is psychic for me, which is 2. And finally it becomes 247. 247 grams is 100 times the size of my pineal gland. There is no need for a strange method. This is a basic method that everyone can use. After it is calculated, the crystal connects to the third eye with the binding magic. According to the person's mind or numerology, when the orb is binding to a person, it is a unique magical object. It has strange powers that people who are even betas and do not know any of the occult have not seen anything until now. Their third eye is so small that they have not felt any vibration above the normal frequency of the third dimension. For the first time, they see the magical powers of this third eye orb. Foresight to see the future is the first thing they encounter. The hot and cold aura of people, something they have never had before. They realize that a person they meet is a good person. Does he have a good intention or not? Is it useful or harmful for him? The first level in aura reading is measuring aura. Foresight to see the future is not just about trying to discern the future with tarot, coffee. Seeing a person gives you inspiration, especially in the dream realm. A person you has been beta until now and has never dreamed begins to see crystal dreams and symbols and unique symbols of the future that provide him with a path. People who are alpha or psychic are looking to capture demons and housemates or house demons. The houses we live in have magical creatures. They are responsible for opening and closing the portals of that house to other worlds. Sometimes a portal is opened to the world of the dead, and spirits come to that house. Those are houses with very bad energy. That is why in many black magic, it is related to objects from the cemetery that come to life, such as the clothes and bones of the dead, and this allows housemates to open a portal to the world of the dead. Or what many people want is a house that brings blessings and sustenance. It means that it has Aries demons who bring money, work, status, and a lot of sustenance. If the housemates open the portals on these golden rams, that house will be full of sustenance. These housemates that fake masters think that they should be treated them like dogs and constantly protect themselves with protection magic or kick them out of their homes or lives. You see what these amazing creatures can do, and if they mess with you, what harm can they do to you?